Okay, well, our plans have changed. We're not going up to elevation today. We're actually going to the Stagecoach State Park because there's been a big crash on top of the mountain and I can't get to the campsite where everyone's at. So I'm headed about 6 miles to a state park and spend the night there. So we'll see what happens. It's always an adventure. Hey everyone, this is Ben, and thank you for joining us on another epic episode of the SEMPER Gumby channel. Well, we are in Colorado, and we are at 11,000 feet. And if I sounded a little winded, it's because the air is thin, but check out the view in back of me. We are at the top of this mountain, and we are overlooking every section of this location, and I am looking forward to spending the night out here and just for a day, and then we'll head back down. But it is absolutely gorgeous. So join us as we set up camp here in Colorado, north of, or actually south of, Steamboat Springs.
In the dark corners of my mind, it echoes of what I've left behind. Fighting these ghosts every night, waking up to the same old fight. Memories like shadows long and thin, haunting me in this endless spin. I won't let them break my heart. I'll find strength where there's no start. As I'm fighting these ghosts one by one, each day a battle, each night a sun. Finding light in the darkest room, I'll keep on walking no matter the gloom. Through the pain, through the tears, learning to breathe, to clear. With every step I stand tall. No more hiding, no more fall.
All right, well, you know, many of you know that I've been on the road since June 1st or something like that, and it's already almost the 3rd week in July. And you know, August is just around the corner. So what do we got planned? Or what's on the plate for SEMPER Gumby? Well, first of all, my property back in Tennessee. Got some friends grading the dirt. We're getting ready to put some gravel down here in the next week or so, and eventually put the off-grid cabin on there. So that coupled with Overland Pacific or Overland Mountain West in Colorado, I would have to come back out here to Colorado to be with Lee Time. Lead Time does a lot of batteries. They want to put my vehicle, outfit it, and put it in the booth. So I'm pretty happy with that as well. Hoku, she's over there by the truck enjoying her water. Dogs get pretty dehydrated too up at altitude, so you know you got to drink a lot of water to get so you don't get a headache. And then after Overland Mountain West in Loveland, Colorado, I will be in the Creators Corral at Overland of America in Jay, Oklahoma. So I'm looking forward to that as well. This is going to be their first year. Last year was their inaugural, and it was an outstanding event. Go check out Overland of America, and that's one of my favorites now. Besides More, Save, and Overland America, they're my favorite expos to attend. Of course, I'm going to need a haircut soon. I've never gone this long in like 30 years without a haircut. Wake up in the morning, I got bedhead. And then after Overland of America, we'll be at Overland East in Arrington, Virginia. We'll be with one of our sponsors. I don't want to announce it yet, but we'll definitely be there. And then after that, the Gumby Gathering. Man, I would love to have it up here in Colorado, but we're going to have it centrally located. But as you can see, it's a full plate, and I still got to finish building out my cabin before winter hits. So, you know, we got a lot on the plate right now for the next 2 months. So stick along. It's going to be a wild ride, and hopefully you guys are enjoying my videos with locations like this. So if you loosen that screw there, you can swivel the Starlink that way. But I've got it perfect, and thanks to Odin, the Tuff mount, I can always have connection anywhere I go because this thing rocks. Thank you, Odin. All right, tonight's meal is going to be low key. This is spiral squash with it's going to have some pesto in there, and really low calorie with some tomato. Kind of overkill with the knife George Ricasser made for me, but hey, gotta use it, right? Okay, now let's just sprinkle some mozzarella cheese on it. Would I make it again? I sure would. I must confess though, I bought the zucchini already spiraled. Well, I'm going to be talking about the EXPED MegaMat. And first of all, I want to thank the folks at EXPED for sending us the MegaMat and one of their sleeping bags that I got before this trip. And I was able to talk with them at Expo PNW. Now, I've been sleeping on another mattress for a couple weeks, and I'm not really happy with it because it would lose air in the middle of the night. I would have to pump it back up. But this right here, the MegaMat, it's made out of 3D construction, and it's open cell foam. Now, you can use the bag as a pump itself, but it is self-inflating. It has an inlet and an outlet. As you can see, on the end of the mattress, you have an in and an out. And this allows you to use their EXPED pump to pump stuff in, or to deflate. So inflate and deflate, so you can roll it up for easy storage. As you can see, I just inflated the MegaMat, and you got, like I said, your 2 in and out valves, and it's about a 3-inch mat. It looks pretty awesome. Can't wait to sleep on it tonight. And storing the MegaMat is so easy. All you have to do is you open the outlet valve here, and then you can just start rolling it up, and it deflates. And then you take the Velcro that was supplied in here. And put it in there. Then you shove it in the bag. And this bag's pretty awesome because it's got this little section here where you just roll down and you just fold it in, and using the easy buckle, just do the snaps. The next thing I want to show you guys is a lighting system from a company called Kingpin. Now, I was able to meet them over at the Big Thing at X Overland Ranch, and we've been in talks for a little while, a couple months, and we finally got the chance to sit down and talk about the lighting system. But this right here is a LED light from their company. Kingpin makes a bunch of lights. This one is a 40-inch bar, and I've got one here and I've got one on the back. Now, what's really cool about it, it can change colors from white to red. And tonight when it gets dark, I'm going to show you the different kind of colors. But I also mounted the remote switches here on the side. So let's see, let's get this one up here. I know it's during the day and might be a little hard to see. I've got the red right up here. So if you're seeing, and then I could change it to white up there. But tonight I'm going to show you a little bit more how it looks at night. Okay, so I've got the Kingpin lights all installed, and they look absolutely incredible at night. A lot of light, a lot of coverage, even on the ground, and they're not even tilted. Let's go ahead and tilt them. You can turn them out. And then look at the ground now. That is just from that one 40-inch bar. Okay, let's go ahead and tilt this one. And now I've got light all over here and all on the ground, but as you can see, this thing's absolutely incredible. Now, let's go ahead and turn on the white light here. And you can see how much light it provides. Crazy, ain't it? Kingpin. Well, good morning all. Oh, it is Sunday at, man, slept pretty hard last night, but looked like it's gonna be a beautiful day out, and got some things we're gonna do. We gotta probably restock on some food, go down to the local grocery store and get some meats and some drinks. But other than that, let's get our morning started. And let's get out of here. Man, my head hair. But let me turn it around so you can see. Pretty quiet. Of course, my morning ritual of coffee. And I want to show you something. This canister, this 4-season canister, has lasted, God, might have been like 4 or 5 months since I've been on the road. It's pretty much empty, but I use this mainly just for making coffee. So I'm really pleased that it lasted that long. I do have a couple more. So this right here, 4-season. Man, might rain. There's a little pitter patter on the awning. I'm gonna need more creamer today. Ooh. First sip is always good. Oh man, let's go feed Hoku. Come on, girl. Free. Go ahead, eat your food. So I'm gonna finish up my coffee and in my green Odin green coffee mug. If you look at that, picked this up in Idaho. This is from the Sawmill Station, and so then we'll get some breakfast. I guess yogurt and maybe a bagel. But other than that, we'll catch you guys in a bit. Now many of you ask, what is that spoon or that spork you've been using? And I've been using this for about 3 years now. This is one of the first pieces of gear when I started overlanding. But this is made by a company called Tapirus, T-A-P-I-R-U-S, and I got it on Amazon. But what I really like about it, it's because it's long, I can get into my Mamu's Camp Kitchen freeze-dried meals, and it's got a spoon and a fork on that end. But the cool feature is if you pull it apart right there, you have a knife, and this serrated knife has been pretty sharp for the last 3 years, and fits right into the spork, just like that. And then on this end, it's a ferro rod. So I think you can just right there. So in case you need to make fire, you got your ferro rod there, and then you got your knife on one end. Put that back in here, and put the ferro rod back into. So, and then you can get these for about $14 on Amazon. So check it out. It's been pretty useful for me. I'm gonna have this for lunch today. This is a avocado crab vegetable wrap. No rice in here, so no starches, but looks pretty good. So I picked this up the other day, and you know, it's gonna be a healthy light lunch. So bon appetit. Folks ask me, how do I like my ZeroBreeze Mark III? I say, you know, a lot of people say they don't like it. You know, it's not as cold and all that, but you got to make sure you set it up the right way and pipe it out the right way for it to maximize its most efficient operation. Now, as you can see right here, I have 2 vent ports that Tiny Camper installed. This right here is the exhaust, where the hot air is expelling from the Mark III. Here is an intake return, so it's sucking atmospheric air into the unit. Now, a lot of folks think that if I just put this hose inside of the camper because it's a lot cooler, it'll be more efficient, and that's not that's not how it operates. You need to get some air out, atmospheric air into the unit. So let's go inside and take a look how I got it set up. Now, if you look at that bottom hose, that goes out, and that's just about a 6-inch hose, and that is your heat, your exhaust. And this is in the cooling mode that we're talking about. And then this top hose up here, that is your intake return. Now, a lot of people think that if they just suck the air out of the inside of their tent or their camper, it'll keep it cool. But I've done it that way and it did not work. And then someone told me to do it this way. So I've got cold air, or actually fresh air, coming out from the outdoors into the unit. And then as you can see right now, it's at 59 degrees, and that's only on the AC mode. Now if I put it on rocket mode, it would blow even colder. But this thing puts out some cold air. And okay, let's talk about awnings real quick. Now, as you can see, Sarge has an awning on the driver's side, and it's a OVS 270 LTE, and it's been great. I've had it for about 6 months now, and I have no problems. But I do not have an awning on my camper, and as you can see right here, it would have been nice to have an awning on here, because I can't always park the camper near the truck, or I've got to jackknife it or angle it a certain way. But I'm looking for an awning where I can mount the brackets to the T-slot tracks right up there. So if anyone knows, or any company wants to send an awning where I can test out and review on the Kong pop-up, that'd be great. 270 probably would work great. So gang, I think I'm going to end this video for now, because we've still got many more adventures to on this road trip. I think we got about 3 states left, and it's been incredible. So I'll link all the products you guys seen in the description below. Colorado has been absolutely incredible. I've loved coming back to this state because the weather's perfect, the mountains, I mean, just beautiful. I mean, every state I've been to this adventure this summer has been incredible. I did not have one bad experience as far as states. Now, somebody asked me the other day, how did I puncture my old air mattress? It was either, it started with a small tear in it, and then it got bigger, and then it started leaking air out throughout the night. Now, it's not a EXPED, because now I'm running an EXPED mattress. My next video, I will be showing you how I sleep on that, and you know, I'm looking forward to it, because EXPED actually stepped up and sent the mattress when they heard that my other one was failed. So our next video is going to probably be coming from New Mexico at the Red River up at altitude. There's a couple spots that I've been sent, so we're going to go check it out in the next couple days. I want to thank all our Patreon members. Man, it's starting to grow. A lot of you guys are coming on, supporting the channel, and I appreciate it, because that helps a lot and allows me to bring content to all of you guys. And as a Patreon member, you got early access of all the videos that you see on YouTube now. You probably get it about a week or 2 in advance. You also we're going to do some drawings and prizes giveaways here soon after the Gumby gathering, and that is coming up either in the end of October or the beginning of November. Location to be determined. Also, what I find really cool is, you know, I'll be somewhere in a state and someone will message me on YouTube, like for example, hey, I just saw your rig in Bozeman, Montana, Walmart parking lot. That was pretty cool. Or I saw you driving north. Another one I just got was I saw you in Jackson Hole, Wyoming while I was eating breakfast. I guess I drove downtown and they saw me. Going into Yellowstone, people be waving. The other day here in Colorado at Steamboat Springs, a guy pulled up next to me and he was showing me his phone that he brought up the channel. So I want to thank all you guys for supporting us that way too. It means a lot, and you guys are all awesome. So I appreciate it. Again, subscribe, like, and comment. That helps the algorithm out for the channel as well. And I will post all the links and descriptions in the box below, as well as some discount codes to save you some money when you are ready to purchase some of these items you see on the video. So from Hoku and I, we thank you guys again, and we will catch you guys on the next video. This is Ben from Colorado, Semper Gumby out.
In the dark corners of my mind, echoes of what I've left behind, fighting these ghosts every night, waking up to the same old fight. Memories like shadows long and thin, haunting me in this endless spin. But I won't let them break my heart. I'll find strength where there's no start. 'Cause I'm fighting these ghosts one by one, each day a battle, each night a sun, finding light in the darkest room. I'll keep on walking no matter the gloom. Through the pain, through the tears, learning to breathe, with every step I stand tall. No